I meet lots of interesting people who I want to help, and the best way for me to give back is to quickly share who they're helping professionally and who they wish they could privately or philanthropically help more. And I help you by keeping the interviews short and sweet. People in my circle can pick and choose who to directly and indirectly help with their business or charitable contributions. Who are you helping? Don't forget to subscribe or follow me on YouTube and TikTok so that they start paying me to do more interviews like these. Let's get started. Hey everybody, I'm Dan Fredenberg and this is for Who Are You Helping? Today I'm joined with Brian Petersen. How you doing today, Brian?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I can't complain. So, who are you helping? It's whenever I'm talking to somebody who isn't directly in commercial real estate, but I still want to get to know them better. I want my network to know how to interact with this person, how to help them, and just find out more. So, Brian, first, can you introduce yourself to the audience, please?
Sure. My name is Brian Petersen, founder of a company called Lien. We are an educational company specifically in the niche of real estate investing to do with tax liens and tax deed investing. So I've been around real estate since the mid 2000s. Got started in my mid 20s, buying and selling real estate in all the typical ways. I bought, I flipped, I wholesaled, I did commercial properties, I bought rentals, you name it. I probably did one of those strategies over the, I don't know, maybe 10, 12, 13 years that I was doing traditional real estate. And like so many others, I just got burned out. I got tired of dealing with all the drama, trying to chase the next paycheck. I did all the residual stuff as well, multifamily properties, rental properties, to get that cash flow. And frankly, like I just got burned out. It's not that I probably won't ever go back to it. There's certain things, multifamily that I love, and single family rentals that I absolutely love. But just for a little while, I got burnt out and was looking for a different way to invest that just didn't require as much work. I was just trying to expand into some other things. And so I just wanted to be a little bit more hands off. And a friend of mine was doing a lot of tax lien investing. He started showing me what he was doing and kind of dropped everything, started selling off all my other real estate ventures and interests and started buying tax liens. And it's been a blast. So we started an educational company as well, teaching other investors how to do what we're doing.
All right, awesome. And that goes into the next question, which is it's who do you help professionally? And for those of you in the audience who haven't seen this Who Are You Helping series, the idea is that by saying who are you helping professionally, it's like somebody is out there who is giving you money on a regular basis somewhat, and you're probably doing something to make them inclined to give you this money. So what exactly is that? And then if the guest has already established who they help professionally in that context, then an avatar is a good next step as far as people with these particular qualities are the people that my guest is best suited to help. So who do you help professionally, Brian?
So we have a large range of clients. We get some investors that were just like me, that had been in the business for a long time investing and were just burnt out. And then we get some brand new investors that are just looking for avenues to start their investing or a different avenue to invest. We get people that are in cryptocurrency or the stock market. And obviously it's a little volatile sometimes. We all hear the stories, and cryptocurrency is something that's of interest to me as well, but that just don't want to deal with the ups and downs or the drama of it. So really, we're professionally helping anybody that just wants a good return on their money. Whether or not they've been active in real estate or any other type of investing as well, just somebody that wants a good rate of return on investments.
Okay, that's beautiful. And then the next question is, who do you wish you could help more? Okay, so some people, maybe they're the first generation in their family to actually get some level of success. That's a perfectly great reason. Other people have, maybe like someone in their family with special needs, or some people have like a volunteer organization or a philanthropic thing that they're up to. But Brian,
Sure.
who do you wish you could help more?
Man, so such a good question, Dan. I got four boys, a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And if I was to look back on my life, I wish I could help kind of, where my 15-year-old boy is up through college. I wish I could help that more. I wish our clientele started earlier. You know, we meet a lot of clients kind of my age and up, you know, kind of 40 to 60. And that's nothing that we're doing intentionally. You know, we run marketing, we run advertising, and we cast a really, really wide net, but we just don't find a lot of people in their 20s and early 30s who want to invest. And I think a lot of it just is kind of that rat race that people get into. You know, the mode of financial success is to go to college, get a good job, and work in that job for however long. And it takes people getting kicked in the teeth and beat up over their professional career, seems like for a couple decades before they realize that, you know, maybe I should start investing. So I really wish that I was able to find people quicker. I really wish I could find people that were in high school and college and be like, look, you don't have to go to college. I went to college. I loved college. I'll encourage my kids to go to college, but probably for different reasons than everybody else. I think the process of going to college really should just be learning how to learn. The actual skill set you learn in college, probably, you know, if you look at it statistically, most people don't do it for very long after college. People change careers, they change industries, but just going to college to learn how to learn and what that looks like for you. But I wish I could influence people, if I use that word, to start investing earlier so they don't get to their 50s and their 60s and realize that the world's kind of passed them by. They don't have enough money and they don't have long enough to do it. So they don't retire in a way that they, you know, or live in a way that they don't want to. You know, statistically, very, very few people retire financially secure or stable or whatever term you want to use. And I think it's just people don't start early enough because people don't tell them that they need to. So I wish I could help more of those people.
That's a beautiful answer. And as far as how people can help you personally, so sometimes I'm asking that, like, you know, if you have a charitable thing, then it's like, okay, we'll go through this. But like
Yeah.
for you, it's probably more the coaching or something like that itself. So, but like if you were on Santa's lap or whatever you want to call it, ask for it, you know, rub the genie's lamp, ask for anything. How can people help you?
God, you know, it's so far out of my world, Dan. I'm glad that you asked that question. You know, I'm sure I could come up with a really, really great, eloquent answer with a little bit of preparation. So to answer that question, how can somebody help me? You know, it's so strange, Dan, because in my world, so many people come to me asking me to help them, right? It's people come to me and say, hey, can you do this for me? And so to be asked what somebody can do to help me, like, it's just pretty rare in my world. Somebody comes to me and says, hey, Brian, what can somebody do to help you? Um, it, so it's probably not the answer that you're looking for, Dan,
Well,
but I'm going to give you an
I got
answer
one
that
for
actually,
you. We,
yeah. So I'm going to give you my answer, then you give me my answer. How's that?
sure, go for it.
I wish people got rid of this entitled attitude. Where it wasn't, what can everybody else do? We're in the society where everybody expects people to give them things for free. They want stuff, or they don't want to have to work for it. And it's frustrating to me because I've never been that way. Everything that I, you know, I've had such great coaches and mentors and support people. You know, you and I have crossed paths with a lot of the same people, and I owe a lot to those people. And they've helped and they've been great. They've been philanthropic to me in a lot of situations. But this idea that the concept that I see so prevalent on social media, everybody complains and wants to argue and point out what's bad. Figure out what's good and go figure out how to, I won't say help yourself, but this entitled attitude of everybody needs to help me is exhausting. And when people come to me and say, hey, Brian, can you do this for me? Like, well, that's great, but what are you doing for yourself? And so if you're saying, what can people do to help me in my business? It's go figure out how to make life work. Go change your mindset before somebody comes and asks, hey, can you help me with X? Go try, go fail, go suck at something for a little while, and figure out how you can actually succeed. Like I was talking with a friend of a friend the other day. He's a college athlete, and he's doing really well. He expects to go professional in his athletics field, But if he doesn't, like he's trying to figure out what he's going to do. And so we were just having this conversation about business. He wants to get into business. He's like, you have any ideas? And I was like, yeah, go figure out something that you suck at and go fail at it. Go lose money. Go figure out how to lose money and then make it back. To get kicked in the teeth, get kicked in the face, and fail and not give up. Go figure out how to be successful after what you thought was going to work didn't work, and you'll be set up for success in a bigger way. So when you're asking, what can somebody do to help me? Go help yourself. Go figure out how to be happy without expecting somebody else how to do it for you. It's probably not the answer you're looking for, Dan, but that's the best I got.
That's fantastic, because usually my last question in these interviews is, did you know that if somebody subscribes to my channel, that helps me?
Yeah.
That's in rather stark contrast. It's like, help yourself, help me, help you, all that kind of stuff. And I'm sitting here saying, hey, that you should hit the subscribe button, because then YouTube pays for these videos instead of me.
All right. So Dan, here's my plug for your channel. There's so much information out there. Go figure it out. Like, go subscribe to Dan's channel. He's got a great information, but I guess what I was trying to say, Dan, is don't expect that Dan's going to do it for you. He's going to give you some information. You're going to subscribe to a channel and get his podcasts or his videos. But then, so many people, everybody has access to the same information. It's just such few people do it. I was talking with my 15-year-old the other day. We're talking about Elon Musk and education as he's getting ready to go to college. And it's like, look, Elon Musk, he doesn't have degrees in all the ways that he's making money. He doesn't have an aerospace degree. I read his biography, and it said he loved to read and he liked to gain knowledge. But he did it, like, he went to the library and just read stuff and figured it out. And so all that information is available, but he didn't go to anybody and be like, hey, I maybe he did, I don't know. But I don't think Elon Musk is that guy. It's like, hey, this information is available. Just give it to me and make it work for me. Elon Musk went out and gained the information and then figured out how to apply it. So yeah, subscribe to Dan's channel so that you get the information, but don't expect Dan to do it for you. Like, Dan's not going to raise private money for you. He's got his, up on your hat, Dan, you get your 506b.me. So he's going to give you information, but if he gives you information and you don't raise any private money after watching all of Dan's videos, it's not Dan's fault. And frankly, like, Dan, you can edit this out if you want, but everything that Dan's given you, like, he's researched and found by himself. Like, if you don't want Dan to give you the information, if you don't want to subscribe, just go figure it out yourself. Dan's not giving you anything that's confidential or that you can't figure out yourself. He's just shortcutting that process. But that shortcut or Dan's information doesn't mean that you get to be successful or that it's just going to happen because you watched his videos. So no, Dan, I'm a proponent. Go subscribe, go like your page, go follow and look at the videos, right? Because there's a great information there, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight if all you did was click a button and subscribe. So edit all that out you want to, Dan, if it doesn't fit your
that's
shtick,
totally a keeper, man. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But so if somebody wants to learn more about tax lien code, what's the best place to start? Where should they go? They should probably subscribe to your channel as well. But where should they go?
Yeah, so I mean, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. Go to our website. I don't know what your platform looks like, Dan, but I'm sure you can put all those links. Just you search us on any of those mediums and you'll find us.
Awesome.
So yeah, follow along. We're not huge in social media just because it's not my world, it's not my platform. In terms of we're not very active on Twitter or Instagram just because I don't want to sit burying my thumbs on Twitter all day long. And once again, it's just so negative in those cases that just don't like dealing with it. But find us on Facebook, find us on YouTube, find us at taxlincode.com. Listen to us there.
All right. Awesome. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe channel. Adios.
I just want to tell you, because I've actually seen your website, Real Estate is a Scam, before, and I loved it.
Oh,
And,
cool.
yeah, because I think it's really so spot on. There's good stuff, bad stuff in every industry.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. For Dan the Man.
And thank you. Turn that subscribe button from red like his beard to gray like his beard will be.
So I met Dan through some networking groups for real estate investing. He's a great guy from what I know about him. He's very ambitious, and he makes it easy to come on with his questions and has a great setup. It's easy, it's clear, concise, and I'd recommend going on his interviews for anyone that's considering it.
It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. It was super fun. The process was so easy a caveman can do it. I mean, if you guys haven't done it yet, you guys need to get on his calendar. Just take 15 minutes of your time, get exposure, find out who Dan is, what he's about. He's a true trifecta. And if you don't know who he is, get in touch with him. Google his name, find him on LinkedIn, do whatever you can. Just reach out to him.
So I really appreciate the format. Like I've told you a couple times before, I think it's really great because me personally, I'm very long-winded. I have to purposefully make things more concise, but the way I take things in is I definitely prefer things to be concise and straight to the point and concentrated. And the chance encounters really do that great for individuals. So you can get a good grasp on who they are, what do they do, why do they do it, what space do they operate in. That's why I love chance